Hey YouTube, what's going on? I know it's been a minute, but it's me. I am back in the flesh. I'm glad to see you guys. The topic that I wanted to discuss today it's very broad, but it's forgiveness. The actual question is, how do you measure the value of forgiveness? The way this topic or the subject came about is on one of my web pages, a friend on the status, friend of the web page, on her status, she asked the question, is it easier for you to forgive a mate that has cheated once or with one person or on multiple occasions? And collectively, it had a lot of feedback, which was a good thing to me. I like conversation and debates and stuff like that, but it had a lot of feedback. But collectively, I saw that most people put it doesn't matter the way of it, how many times that person cheated or not. It's all still the same, and it's difficult, which it is. Everyone knows forgiveness and forgiving is one of the most difficult things to do. However, I guess stemming from that, I'm asking the question of, how do you measure the value of forgiveness? Are you the type of person who can forgive no matter what it is, or are you the person who feels that it's based on the circumstances, whether it's how well do you know the person, how close that person is to you, or if it's depending on the situation. And I really want you to be honest, because the rule of thumb is that everyone should forgive. And it's also in the Bible, but I don't want to be religious. That's another subject. But everyone would always say that, yes, you must forgive. How easy is that for us to do that, though? How many people actually can do that? Because I know me personally, I won't lie, there has been a time where I went 10, 15 years withholding something in or not being able to forgive someone, and ultimately you're the person who suffers from it. And so based on my experience, I have come to the realization that I will forgive no matter what it is. Whether or not, how I respond to it, whether or not, it changes our relationship, and that could be any relationship, friendship, family, mate, whatever. But whether it changes the relationship or not, or puts a strain on the relationship, that's a different thing. But at the end of the day, I will forgive you. And I'm going to be realistic. It's not like I'm going to wait 10, 15 more years. No, I come to that conclusion because at the end of the day, like I said, of experiencing that, you're the person that's suffering from it, for not forgiving that person. You're the one who's holding on to that, and it changes you, and it makes you to react in ways that you probably wouldn't even be this type of person to be, whether it's like to be closed in or to be angry or not trusting other people. But it stems and it forces you to change the person who you are. So that's the reason for me being that. So I am the type of person that will forgive you no matter what. And a lot of people are not that way, and a lot of people are that way. I'm not the one to say whether it's right or wrong. I just want you to be honest and answer the question of, how do you measure the value of forgiveness? Does it just really depend on the situation, or does it not? Are you just the person that's just going to forgive no matter what? So I appreciate your feedback. I am eager to see what you guys think. And I guess I'll talk to you later. Smooches.